My second tip is to ask when in doubt. So basically, this means that if you have any questions in your mind, whether it might be a small question or a really, really complex one, I think it always benefits you to just ask because there really isn't any harm to you. Maybe you might feel a little awkward asking the question, but ultimately you will be the one that benefits from asking the questions. So I think don't be afraid to ask your teachers, your lecturers, or your tutors, or even your friends for advice or um, like any tips that they might have, whether it's in terms of studying, in terms of life itself, or whether it's just academic help. I think they definitely will be very willing to help you if you ask them. So it's better to get all your questions out and make sure they're all answered rather than bottle it in and not having it answered and leaving it like to just be unanswered in that sense. Yeah.
From my experience, okay, there are students where no matter how you poke, will not ask. For students who are naturally introverts, okay, or naturally shy, okay, what is your advice for these students to reach out or to ask when in doubt?
I think I'm also quite introverted myself, so I find it very difficult to go up to a teacher and ask in person like how to do something. So I actually just resort to emailing because it just removes that face-to-face like awkwardness. But I think it's just also telling yourself that it's now or never. Like if you don't ask now, then when are you gonna ask it? So you just go ahead and do it because like you only have one shot at your A levels, and then so you just have to do as much as you can to be able to reach towards your goal. And I think when you have that mindset in your head, it becomes a bit easier to start asking questions and be a bit more like thick skin.
Any other modes that you have used in the past when you were schooling and currently when you are in university?
A very practical way of asking a teacher a question, but you're like too shy to do so, is to tell your friend the question and ask your friend to ask the teacher. You get your question answered, then your friend also learns something, then you also learn something. So it's a win-win situation all around.